Limestone 1213. Okay. We've been doing a little bit of studying and research of abuse of power. Let's start with our first candidate, Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan lobby scandal. We know that Ronald Reagan, I forgot in what year. I didn't get too much detail because if I sit there and write all these scandals, we're going to write fucking history. We're going to rewrite history on all these abuse of power. So it was a lobby scandal. George, let's move on to George W. Bush Sr. George W. Bush Sr. inflicted our Air Force base under Nixon to, I don't know, involve itself under Assad or something like that, which was considered against the Constitution and the federal rights of a president that was within that position. Now, let's move on to Bill Clinton. Well, Bill Clinton, well, we all know Bill Clinton got his dick sucked on the presidential seat, so abuse of power through there. Let's pass Bill Clinton. Let's move on to Obama. Obama, the first point of the 2011 Liberty investigation that involved nearly a congressional authorization of the use of force, nor complies with the 1973 War Power Act, which requires at least congressional notification for troops to be committed and informated pre-missions after 60 days. Every presidential since the WPA, I don't know what I wrote there. I can't understand what I wrote. Has claimed that it's an unconstitutional limit to inherit exclusive authority over military power. And I wrote it there because the article is fucking huge. You know what I mean? So there we go with Obama. When Obama, now we got Trump. We're talking about. So what we talking about? Abuse of power. If they've been abusing power, and then we could go all the way back to Washington. You know what I'm saying? And the shit really gets dirty back there. You know what I'm saying? So what are we talking about? Constitution. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, bitch, you don't know your American history? Because we start pulling documents after document. What are you talking about? Huh? How your forefather founded this country? Off of blood of the innocent people. That's abuse of power. You know what I mean? So what the fuck are you gonna sit here and talk to us and blow this fucking smoke in our fucking face talking about abuse of power? From all the presidents that's been sat in presidential seat has abused power in some which way. How many of them got impeached? Abuse of power. Abuse of hypocrites. You know what I mean? They're decorated criminals. She called it out. A bunch of decorated criminals. Patriots that are screaming in hell. Caesar. So what the fuck are you talking about? Abuse of power. Like the public is not aware of what the fuck is going on. Motherfuckers need to start waking up around this bitch because they're playing the deck high as jumps. You know what I mean? But there's nothing we could do about it because that's revelations. You know what I'm talking about? Starting to all make sense to you now? That this whole presidential and racist fucking thing has been a whole crock of scam by these political hypocrites that stand in front of us and lie. With a written speech in front of them. Boy, do these demons disguise their words real good. And they hide the facts. All these motherfuckers, the news, everybody. They won't be on the air if they wasn't saying what the fuck they need to be saying. Tell them to come get the news reporters and come report on me. They don't want me on the fucking news. Because I'm going to practice my freedom of rights, bitch. That's my constitutional right? That's when freedom starts pissing you off. He's calling me a bitch. Live national TV. I'm only practicing what it's given, right? When freedom rings and it fills them with anger. When there's the right line to set on in that right place. Two-facing motherfuckers want to sit there and lie to us. Abuse of power. Like America ain't been abusing power since they founded this. They abused the power against the English crown. They abused their power in many ways. So many ways. The deeper you get into history, the more you see their abuse of power. So what the fuck are you talking about? Abuse of power. You can honestly sit there in front of the American public view and talk about abuse of fucking power? You hypocrite bitch. You feed that to the assholes, but you're not gonna feed that to a lion. You feed that to your peasants, but you ain't gonna feed that to me. Or God. He knows where your abuse of power is. Patriots. Bitch got nerves to talk about the Patriots. After she ain't never shot a fucking bullet in the fucking head. The fuck you gonna talk about the Patriots? The Patriots don't give a fuck about what the fuck you said. You ain't out there fucking losing your life for your political scams. Patriots give a fuck about what you say. The Patriots care about where the fuck their soul's gonna go for your political bullshit and your political ambition. That's what the fucking Patriots should be caring about. Give a fuck what you say. Bunch of politician cowards stand behind there and send the Patriots out to war. While they collect, because the Patriots don't get the money. The Patriots don't got the big houses. But I know a lot of soldiers that have died and they can't even make a fucking college, pay their college tuition. And you want to fucking sit here and talk about Patriots, you bitch? How many football players get paid $1 million? How many actors get paid millions of dollars to run your political scam? Your how much your Patriots get, bitch? That are out there doing the job. That ain't a sport when you're out there in between bullets. You want to sit here and talk about our decorated hypocrite? Get the fuck off the stage. Talking about abuse of power. So America was born on abuse. Babylon, better yet. Abuse of the blacks, abuse of the Indians. Where else do you want to leave with this, ma'am? Abuse of power. Patriots don't give a fuck about what you say. The Patriots want to hear what Caesar got to say. The Lion of Judah. Get the fuck out the way, ma'am. I lost a lot of soldiers behind this fuck-ass war. That ain't nothing but a fucking scam of oil, product, and who knows how far y'all willing to go. Because the last card is being played. Patriots don't give a fuck about them. Caesar didn't run an army with Congress or Senator. Caesar ran an army. Caesar ran an army with his soldiers side by side. That's how Caesar did it. Don't give a fuck about Congress and what the Patriots had to say, what the senators had to say. Patriots, get the fuck out of here, bitch.